The Jacksonville Icemen, they have done it again. They clinched the playoffs this past weekend, third time in club history. They are making a playoff push and are ready to bring the Kelly Cup home to Duval. Yes, there's excitement in the air. So with that excitement, we got to welcome back Alex Reed, the team's Director of Communications and Broadcasting, sharing how we can take part in this championship run. And I tell you what, Alex, good to see you. Playoff hockey is back, the electricity in the air. So for those that don't know, what's the difference between hockey and playoff hockey?
Yeah, so obviously the playoff hockey, it goes up another level. I mean, the guys are giving it their complete, absolute 100% effort. And I mean, you can just, when you're at the game, you can feel it. You become kind of part of it, because the guys are laying it all on the line. I mean, they're blocking shots, they're hitting. It's a lot more of a grittier type style because teams are just working so hard to win puck battles and all those things. And it just goes up a level. And obviously, every scoring chance, you kind of hang on a thread a little bit because these games really mean a lot. It really starts to tighten up right now.
For sure. And last year, we made a great playoff push. And do you think we learned a lot from last year's playoff run? And this year, maybe we could be the Florida Everblades who won it all last year.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we've had a team that won a playoff series against Atlanta that had to face the Everblades in the second round, and Florida the Everblades went on to win the Kelly Cup last year. And there's probably a good chance we'll probably see them again. We're gonna have to get through them again. But I think a lot of those lessons were learned. It was a tight series despite being swept. The games were pretty close. That I would expect it to be close again if we see them or whoever we end up seeing. But a lot of lessons learned.
Yeah, and Alex, you know this, of course, a polished announcer yourself, doing some of the hockey play-by-play. But hockey's a game of inches, and how important will that home ice advantage be? That home ice advantage this year for the Icemen? It
would be great if they're still right now trying to figure out who's going to finish where. I mean, we've clinched a playoff spot, but where's the seeding going to be? So if we can get in the top two, we would we'd have home ice advantage at least for the first round, maybe beyond depending how things play out. But it's so big because I mean, look, our buildings are packed. It's unbelievable. We had 9,000 people the other night. I mean, unbelievable. So our support's great here in Jacksonville, and there's no doubt the players feed off that energy at the arena.
All right, fans. Yeah, we're going to need you to make this playoff. You have a big part in all this. And also, where can folks get those playoff tickets now that we're talking about that?
Yeah, I mean, go to Ticketmaster or Icemen.com. I mean, even though we don't know our dates just yet, and our opponent to be determined, you can still go ahead and buy the tickets for the first playoff games. And those are available at Ticketmaster at Icemen.com, or just give our office a call. We got a great staff. They can find a deal for you.
All right. I can't wait. And also a lot of happenings out at the Igloo, okay? Yeah. We had what we call the Jacksonville Hall of Fame induction ceremony. You were running that. We had two special players. So let's start with Miles Jack there.
Yes. So we established with the Community First Igloo, we established the Jacksonville Sports Hall of Fame. Most Hall of Fames have like a bronze bust of the player's likeness. We're going with life-size bobbleheads. And so we did Tim Tebow. He was our first inductee. We did Miles Jack the other night. And these will be on display at the Community First Igloo, along with many more for the years to come as we continue to add some of Jacksonville's great athletes.
Very good. Yeah, Jacksonville quickly becoming hockey town, Igloo. My daughter was out there, and we do special events around the community out there. And also, I hear there's good food and family fun as well.
Family fun. It's unbelievable. If you haven't seen the facility since the renovation, it's unbelievable. We still have the public skating and the youth hockey. There is the bar and restaurant in there now, which looks great. The esports gaming center for all the video gamers out there, that's state of the art, and a pro shop, so you can buy merchandise and hockey gear. It's fun, and it's just so exciting. We're growing the game here in Jacksonville, for sure. And that's what we're looking forward to.
All right, one of these days you and I are both going to get out on the ice, right? And you're going to show me how to do a slap shot. So maybe next time we'll do that.
Let's do it.
Okay, you're in. And one last thing, I can't let you go. We had breaking news on this show, the only place in Jacksonville you heard this. Alex Reed said the Jacksonville Icemen are going to go all the way and win the championship. Do you stand by that prediction here as we're getting ready for the playoffs?
Sure. Of course we are. Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds good.
Oh, boy. I feel great about what we got going on. We got a good team, good group.
All right. Thanks again, Alex, and we will see you soon here and on the ice. And, of course, for another look at this segment, get those playoff tickets, fans. That's firstcoastliving.com.